PlanSwift is takeoff and estimating software. It's used to measure existing construction drawings and estimate the labor and material needed to complete the job. PlanSwift isn't used to create plans or construction drawings, so you need the plans before you can start using the program. Construction plans can be obtained from a variety of online plan rooms, such as ConstructConnect.com, or you may be sent plans directly from a GC. Either way, once you've downloaded the plans to your computer, you're ready to create a new job in PlanSwift. Let's get started. From the PlanSwift or Home tabs, select the New button to open the New Job window. Enter a unique number in the Job/Quote Number field. This is an alphanumeric field, so you can type in letters and numbers. Then enter the job name in the Description field. In the Notes field, you can enter any general information about the job, such as the job site address, RFI or GC contact information, or anticipated job start dates. The New Job Location field allows you to tell PlanSwift which data storage location you want to use for this job. If you haven't created any data storage locations, Local is the only option, which just creates the job for you in the PlanSwift Program Files folder on your C drive. The file path is displayed right here on screen. For more information about creating data storage locations, see the How to Create Data Storage video or the user guide page. Finally, choose the measurement type, English for imperial or metric. Select the Next button to start selecting the plans you downloaded for this project. You can use the Folder drop-down menu to find your plans, or click the Browse button. Either way, navigate to the file location where you saved your plans. Since PlanSwift defaults to your desktop, you can save time by creating a folder there to keep your plans, so you don't have to browse for them every time you create a new job. Selecting a folder automatically selects every file and subfolder within it. If you only need specific drawings or files, just select them individually. In this example, I have some individual pages, but also an entire plan set in PDF format. I'll select some of both so you can see how PlanSwift handles files of different types. Select Next to see the image conversion settings. PDF files can be large and take a lot of system resources to display in PlanSwift. For that reason, it's a best practice to convert your PDF plans to TIFF format for the best program performance. TIFF format images are still high quality, but require much less resources to render on screen. I recommend leaving the DPI and format fields as is, but if the resulting TIFF isn't high enough quality for you, you can increase the DPI, change the format to include more colors, and deselect downsized TIFF files. Depending on the file type you're loading, certain options may not be available. The page naming option can help you number pages from a multi-page document. The default format just uses the file name for all pages. So uncheck Use Page Name Default, and you can use a formula to name your pages instead. The one seen here uses the title of the main file followed by a sequential page number. In the case of the plan set I just selected, my images will be named Mathis Fisheries Office-0, Mathis Fisheries Office-1, Mathis Fisheries Office-2, and so on. Select the Next button to move on to the final step and finish creating your new job. The conversion process begins on your images. Depending on how many pages you're loading, this process could take a few minutes to complete. Once the conversion is complete, your new job is technically ready to begin. However, you might find it helpful to organize the pages a bit more before you start performing takeoff. On the left, you'll see all the pages you've loaded and how they've been named according to the file name, followed by a number in the case of a multi-page PDF. That's okay, but let's rename those pages to reflect their actual sheet name. Select the Page tab at the top of the screen, and then select the Batch Rename Pages button. This opens the Batch Rename tool, which allows you to quickly rename your sheets. The page automatically zooms into the lower right corner so you can see the sheet name, but you can use the arrow buttons to navigate to other parts of the page. This first page is my cover sheet, so I'll enter that in the New field and hit Enter, which automatically advances me to the next page. This one is G001, Code and General Information. I'll type that and hit Enter again. I'll continue renaming my pages until I've renamed them all. If there's sheets you don't need to rename because you don't need them or they're already named correctly, just press Enter to skip them. Now that my pages have been renamed, I can also group images into folders. When I loaded my plans, PlanSwift kept the folder structure from my computer. You can see my main images are in a folder called Plans, which was the name of the folder where I had the main plan set, and then my addendum images are in a subfolder called MFO Addendum 3, which was a folder inside my Plans folder with those extra images. So, if you typically load individual pages rather than plan sets, you can simply set up the folder structure you want to use on your computer ahead of time. Many of us, though, are going to get plan set files, so we can also set up folders inside PlanSwift to keep our plans organized. I'll create folders for my three main types of plans: civil, architectural, and structural. Just click the folder icon at the top of your Pages window to add a new folder. Then just highlight the pages you want and drag them into the folder. You can highlight images by holding the Control key and selecting individual pages, or if you want to select a range of images, just click the first image in the range, hold the Shift key, and select the last image in the range. The Page tab also includes a variety of other tools if you need to add additional pages, rotate, straighten, or flip your images, invert the colors, and more. Now that your pages are named and organized, you're ready to begin work on your project.
Before you build, construct Connect.